It might be an understatement to say that unique insights into the American political process were provided by this program.
Yep. President George W. Bush. The White House, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Department of Public Safety, Texas. It's a Class C driver's license.
Hey, wait a minute.
6 feet 1 inches tall. Sex is male. Eyes are brown. Birth date 6/12/24, and this expires 6/12/93.
I'm legal. See, where's your car? Let's go for a drive.
A rare light moment for the president in a grim uphill campaign. When Ross Perot sat down here on February 20th, we talked mainly about the economy. The show was almost over when I asked him if there was any scenario in which he'd run for president. It almost didn't happen.
Number one, I will not run as either a Democrat or a Republican, because I will not sell out to anybody but to the American people. And I will sell out to them.
So you'd run as an
Number
independent.
two, if you're that serious, you, the people, are that serious, you register me in 50 states.
He got 19% of the vote, a strong third place. What if he hadn't quit in July? That'll stand as one of the most intriguing what-ifs in American politics. But Perot did change the process. He showed it was okay for presidential candidates to do talk shows and take phone calls. The winner was paying attention.
Before Mr. Perot was on your program, I was doing town meetings that were televised in New Hampshire, and I continued to do that throughout the campaign, but only on a state-by-state basis. And then I began to realize that you can't run that way. You have to run to the whole nation every day. And I think, thanks to you and to the others, I've been able to do that. I've been able to talk about the things that drove me into this race.
Here to accept is a man who may have once needed an introduction, but never again. Larry King.
Thank you very much. I know you've been through so many thank yous. Reminder of time once I introduced Danny Kaye after a dinner like this in which he was the honored speaker, and there had been 4,300 awards given to every known quarterback and baseball player in the city of Washington. And it was thank you, mother, thank my mother, thank my father, thank my brother. Danny stood up and said, I want to thank my urologist, Dr. Stanley Levine of Beverly Hills, for making it possible for me to sit here for all of this. I'm going to ask you to indulge me. A great man, Branch Rickey, once said, he was a great baseball general manager, was asked about luck. There was luck involved, and he said, luck is the residue of design. And I have been blessed with a lot of luck, mostly in the people I've had the great fortune to work with. Tom Johnson, who's back there on the dais, the president of CNN. He's one of the best people I have ever met in my life. Ted Turner, true visionary. You know, you can throw that word around and bandy it, but he is a visionary's visionary. Ed Turner down to Atlanta, Bob Fernald, who's here today. He's one of the great news producers ever. 10 years ago, when I won this Peabody for the radio show, she was with me. She's with me here today. She's, in my opinion, the best talk show producer ever, Tammy Haddad. And I've also asked the whole staff, Tom Farmer and all the rest, to come up, and I'd really like them all to stand. They're all right here, the entire staff of Larry King Live. Would you stand up? And Tom back there and Bob here. And on behalf of Ross Perot, who sends his greetings, and wanted me to tell you he bought the hotel, we have to be out of here in 10 minutes. Thank you. There's no bigger honor than to be honored like this. This is to broadcasters what of course the Pulitzer is to the printed press. It's very special to us. You can't replace it. You're not going to give it back. So for everybody who's won it before and those that come after me, thank you very much. Thank you, crew.